Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ramon. The first time you are stopping by, you are welcome. If you are a subscriber, thank you guys for coming back to watch my video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I made this white leg trouser that you are seeing on the screen. In this video, you'll be learning how I drafted the pattern and how I sewed this. So if something that you're interested in, you need to definitely keep on watching. So without wasting much of our time, let's right into today's tutorial. For this tutorial, you'll be needing 3 yards of any fabric of your choice. For mine, I'll be using this flower chiffon fabric. I have it in 3 yards. You'll also be needing your matching thread and your zipper. So that's everything that we need for this tutorial. So guys, from the edge of my pattern, I'm going to come down by 2 inches, which is going to be the starting line and also the waistline. So I'm going to roll out a vertical line there. So from that 2 inches, I'll start taking my measurement from there. So I'm going to raise my taper up by 1.5 inches for the waistband. You can use more than that, depending of how wide you wanted your band to be. So from there, I'll start taking my measurements. I'm going to mark the distance between the waist to the hip line, which is 9 inches. So for the crotch length, you need to divide your hip circumferences by 4. My hip is 42 divided by 4, which is 10.5 inches. Plus 2 inches is making it 12.5 inches as a mark, because this is not a fitted trouser, and you can add more than 2 inches if you want. So after that, I'm going to roll out a vertical line and also label my pattern, the waistline, the hip line, and also the crotch line. So for the length, I also raise my taper up by 1.5 inches for the waistband, and the length is 42. M allowance included. So guys, after I'm done with that, I'm going to go up on the waistline and mark 3/4 of my hip measurement, which is 10.5 inches. My hip is 42 divided by 4, which is 10.5 inches. So I'm going to mark it on the waistline, the hip line, and also the crotch line. So after that, I'm going to connect the 3 points together. After I'm not connected the point together on the waistline, I'm going to mark my waist circumference divided by 4, which is 8 inches. My waist is 32 divided by 4, which is 8 inches. So I'm going to mark it and connect the point to the hip line. So after I'm done connecting it together, I need to extend my crotch line out and divide my round tie by 2 inches. So you need to measure what your round tie is and divide it by 2 inches. Mine is 25 inches divided by 2, which is 12.5 inches. So after I'm done marking it, I'm going to curve out my crotch curve. So after that, I'm going to take that 12 inches to the hem of the trouser. So to give me a straight line, I also need to mark it at the middle here. I'm marking 12.5 inches and then take it down to the hem line and also mark that 12.5 inches and connecting it to the crotch line. So guys, after I'm done connecting the point together, I'm going to go up on the crotch line and find the midpoint. So I have 12.5 inches there, which I'm going to divide it into 2, which is 6.25. So I'm going to mark it on the crotch line, also mark it on the middle here to give me a straight line. Take it down to the hem of the trouser and I also mark it. After I'm done marking out the points, I'm going to use my straight ruler to connect it together and also roll it up to the waistline. So guys, after that, on the waistline here, I'm just going to come down by 1 inches and blend it to nothing on the side. So guys, that is it for the front pattern. For the back pattern, which I'm going to continue from the front pattern, all I need to do now is to extend my crotch line by dividing my hip circumferences by 16. My hip is 42 divided by 16, which is 2.6. So I'm going to mark it on the crotch line, mark it at the middle here, and also mark it at the hem of the trouser to give me a straight line before connect the point together. So guys, after I'm not connect the point together, I'm going to cuff out my back crotch off. After that, I'm also going to mark 1 inches for the zipper allowance on the back pattern. So guys, we are also done with the back pattern. What remains now is to cut out the pattern. So guys, after I'm not cutting out the pattern, I'm going to slash to the line on the center head and stop at the waistline. This will allow me to spread out the pattern when I'm cutting it out on the So guys, this is what it's going to look like after I'm done slashing it. So the first thing I'm going to do now is the first of all cut out the back trouser first. So I'm going to fold my fabric into two, make sure the right side of the fabric is facing each other, and place my trouser pattern on top of it. So after I'm done placing it, so what is going to be here is 10 inches. You can do more than that, it depends on how wide you want your pant legs to be. So for mine, I'm spreading it by 10 inches. So after that, I'm going to connect it together and then cut it out. So for the side, I'll be adding 1 inches for the stitches allowance and then half inches on the waistline. I will also add half inches for sewing allowance for the crash cuff and also 1 inches for the inseam leg. So guys, that is it for the back trouser. What remains now is to use the pattern to cut out the front trouser. So to do that, I need to remove the pattern from the fabric first. After that, I'm going to remove the crash extension for the back, the zipper allowance, and then the 1 inches that we came down on the waistline on the front pattern. So guys, this is what the front pattern is going to look like. But before I use this to cut out the fabric, I'm going to mark out my side front pocket. So to do that, on the waistline on the side, I'm going to come in by 2 inches and come down by 7 inches for the pocket opening. So I'm going to connect it together like you see me doing so. So I'm not going to cut it out, I'm just going to fold it inside because we still need it. So I went ahead, I folded my fabric in so to make sure the right side of the fabric is facing each other, and place the front pattern on top of it. So I'm going to spread it by 10 inches like what we did for the back pattern. After that, I'm going to connect it together and start cutting it out. So on the waistline, I'm going to add half inches for the sewing allowance, and then on the side, my 1 inches for the sewing allowance is going to start from when the pocket stop. I'm also going to add half inches on the pocket side for the stitches allowance, and then my 1 inches for the sewing allowance is going to start from there.
I'm also going to add half inches on the crotch cuff and 1 inches for the sewing allowance on the inseam leg. So guys, we are also done cutting out the front trouser, so I'm going to put it aside and cut a fabric for the pocket. So I'm going to fold my fabric into four like you see me doing so. After that, I'm going to cut it out and measure what I have there, which is 9 inches for the width and 12 inches for the length of the pocket. Don't forget that the fabric is unfold. So guys, after I'm not cutting it out, I'm going to take one side of the pocket and then place my front trouser on top of it. Use it to trace out the shape of the pocket that is on the front trouser. So guys, after I'm not cutting it out, this is what it's going to look like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the pieces of the pocket to turn out the shape that is on the front trouser. So I'm going to place it on top of it. Make sure the right side of the pocket and right side of the trouser is facing each other. After that, I will start pinning the fabric together. After I'm done with the first side, I'll also do the same thing to the other side before I took it to the machine to stitch it together. So guys, after I'm done stitching it together, this is what it's looking like. So I also went ahead, I notched out this corner here before I'm going to flip the pocket inside. Just look at the way I'm going to do it. Take it like you see me doing so and then take it to the other side of the pocket. So you are going to arrange it very well, and this is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to use my pen to hold it together like you see me doing so. So after I'm done with the first side, I'm also going to do the same thing to the other side. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to place it on top of each other. Take my front pattern, so that pocket side I will fold it inside. I'm going to take it outside, place it on top of the fabric. After that, I'm going to mark in my 1 inch sewing allowance and then blend it to the side like you see me doing so. After that, I'm going to trim out the excess. So guys, after I'm done trimming it out, this is what it's going to look like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and turn in the hem of the pocket. So guys, after I'm not done in the hem of the pocket, this is what it's going to look like. I also went ahead, I stitched it down on the side and also on the waistline. And this is also what the other side also look like. So the next thing to do now is to join the sides together. So I'm going to take the back trouser and place it on top of the front trouser. Make sure the right side of each is facing each other. After that, I'll start pinning it. After I'm done pinning this side, I'm also going to pin the inseam leg together. After I'm done with this first leg, I also do the same thing to the other leg before I took it to the machine to stitch it together. So guys, after I'm done stitching it together, this is what it's looking like. You can see the pocket side. This is what this pocket is going to look like after you are done join the sides together. This is also what the other side is also going to look like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to join the crotch cuff together. So I'm going to place it on top of each other. Make sure that the right side of each is facing each other. After that, I'm also going to make sure that the inseam line is also aligned before I start pinning it. So I will start pinning it to the front crotch, take it to the back and stop at where our zipper allowance stop. Before I took it to machine to stitch it together. So guys, after I'm done joining the crotch, this is what it's going to look like. So guys, the next thing to do now is to fix the band. So I went ahead, I cut out the fabric about 4 inches width, which I folded it into making it 2 inch that I have there. I also went ahead, I stayed the band. I also fold half inches on one side of the band for the sewing allowance. I folded it inside, and the length of the band is my waist measurement plus the zipper allowance. So after that, I will start pinning the band to the right side of the fabric on the waist. So guys, after I'm done pinning it, I'm going to switch it to the machine to stitch it together. And after I'm done stitching it together, this is what it looks like. So guys, before I continue with the band, I need to fix the zip first. So I'm going to place it like you see me doing so, and then use the pin to pin it together. So I'm going to pin it down and also the other side of the zip. After I'm done pinning the zip to the first side, I'm also going to do the same thing to the other side before I took it to the machine to stitch it together. So after I'm done fixing the zip, I'm going to trim out the excess on the waistband and turn it outside. So guys, after I'm done fixing the zip, this is what it's going to look like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to finish fixing the band. So I will start folding the band inside and then use the pin to hold it together. So guys, after I'm done pinning it together, I'm going to take it to the machine and stitch it outside. So guys, after I'm done stitching it, this is what it's looking like. You already see my stitches outside, and this is also what the inside also look like. So guys, I also went ahead, I fold in the M allowance of the trouser inside. So after I weave it, I use half inches to fold in the M of the trouser inside. So guys, this is the end of today's tutorial. If you enjoyed my video and watch this to the end, you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to click the subscription button down below and also ring the notification bell so if I post a new video, you'll be notified. Don't forget to like, comment and share. See you guys in my next video. Bye.